Hello, everyone, and welcome to the void between reality and the land of hacking nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. And yeah, I realized as I was going back through some of my other reviews recently, because I go through everything just to make sure I didn't screw anything up or, whatnot, that I had mentioned this figure in a lot of different reviews recently. So I figured, okay, let's start a new tradition. Every year, first review of the year is going to be my boy, and probably your boy too, Optimus Prime, because I'm an Optimus Prime groupie. Speaking of the new year, I hope everyone had a safe and happy new year. And let's rock 2025. And I hope you guys are staying warm right now if you're on the East Coast, because we are getting slammed with snow right now. I am, excuse me, buried under about 9 inches of snow, and it is miserably cold down here in the basement. But it is a Monday, and on Monday, we review toys. So anyway, here he is, Leader Class Optimus Prime. I guess the first thing, let's get the elephant out of the room. Yeah, this is a Voyager class size figure. The reason you're paying Leader Class prices is because of the box back here. Let's get that out of the way right away. That with siding, you're going to see this is a pretty dang good figure. First of all, we will give you the customary look at Le Noggin. And it's... Okay, listen. I'm running out of things to say about Optimus Prime's head sculpt. Like, legitimately running out of things to say. And, but, you know, that's Optimus's head in it. You will notice there is a bit of paint chipping on this figure. I can't tell if the paint isn't really that durable, or it's the fact that I could not keep my hands off this figure because I was in love with this figure. Until a certain other figure came out, cough, cough, Commander Class Optimus Prime, cough, cough, from Studio Series, cough, cough, came out. I said this was your G1 Analog Prime. And he lived up to the billing. He was the Prime Analog for a while. He also does very much carry over from the mold that he was, remolded from, he was reborn from. He is very much a remold, retooling of Siege Prime, which I will probably review at some point. You can notice that because this is where the trailer hitch was for the original Prime, or the Siege Prime, and this... If you peg his legs together, you can see where the actual trailer hitch is going to be. So we'll go into the posability, and then we'll talk about this thing back here. So, oh, and of course you notice that he does have his G1 gun. He has the ion blaster. It is very nice. It has some heavy paint chipping because of the way it bends, and this is the way it bends for storage. And I guess this kind of just chipped the paint a little bit. As for posability, he's pretty dang posable. Well, you'll notice he does have sort of a backwards butterfly joint, but that's more or less for when he transforms. Rotation at the shoulder, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, wrist articulation, and you'll notice he does have the sort of flip over knuckle thing. Coming down to the waist articulation, he is a bit encumbered by the truck kibble, but if you pull it out of the way, you can get a full 360. Rotation at the hip, he can kick back that far, and again, why can't we ever behave? Why can't my figures ever behave without things flying off? At least it's not a mushroom peg. But he can kick back that far, and he is kind of limited by the truck kibble, unfortunately. A deep bend at the knee. You can get this guy into some pretty good poses. And of course, he can do the splits. And then he has a decent ankle tilt. Not as deep as the Commander class, but Still good ankle tilt, and he does have some toe articulation, but that's more or less for transformation. So let's go ahead and get into the trailer, which is the reason why this figure cost full liter price. You'll notice that he does come with a little repair droid, and what's interesting about this one is you can pull that off, and then you can come back here, and you can attach him to Optimus Prime, so you can give him I guess shoulder rubs, and just kind of leer over and just like, hey guys, what's up? I'm a repair drone. You like that? You like that? I can go on his back. You can even do like, I don't know, like a claw punch sort of thing by putting it on his arm, because this guy was from the War for Cybertron trilogy, and they all had these I forget what the acronym stands for, but the combat system where you could attach, siege, you could attach the what were they called, combat masters or siege masters or something like that, like the little mini cons. You could attach them as weapons to his various points. He has these little boils where you can attach blast effect parts to. But my biggest complaint with the trailer: where's Roller? Where is the hose? Where is literally anything that would make an Optimus Prime trailer other than the little anti-aircraft gun here? Or the little, not anti-aircraft, the little repair droid. But guess what? Guess what, guys? You could get Roller, you could get a bunch of stuff for the base, but it was going to cost you $30 for an accessory pack. And why would an accessory pack cost $30? Because they shoehorned a repaint of Siege Brunt into it. So if you wanted to have a full and complete figure, even though you already paid $60 for it, Hasbro is going to charge you another $30 on top for a figure no one wanted. Which began some of my major issues with our Lord and Savior, Hasbro. But you can stand the trailer up on its hinge like that, and you can have Optimus Prime doing the repair bay. That does look nice. Yay for repair bayage. So we will just collapse this up, and then I'm going to store his gun in the trailer like so. Fold that up. And you might notice this trailer, or remember this trailer from the Holiday Edition Optimus Prime, because this is the Earthrise trailer. It's the Earthrise trailer. It was used a couple times, I believe. So, transformation. Let's go ahead and go into transformation. First things first, we're going to open these panels on his arms and fold in the fists as such. Then, we're going to come back here, open this panel, fold down, actually, no, I'm sorry. You're going to open this panel, then you're going to fold down his head. Then you're going to fold down, you're going to open this panel and fold that down. Make sure the head is in there and just snap that into place. Then you're going to turn this all the way around, flip out these parts here. Then you're going to come to the truck, or this portion. You're going to unfold this, snap it into place, unfold these panels here, unfold these panels, and then just slide that down, and that's going to snap into place. There's two little pegs here and two pegs there. Then you're going to fold his arms back like so, slide the arms into this little cavity, and then close this door here and there. Same on the other side. Slot this guy in, fold everything in. Then you're going to take the back section of the truck and just fold that in and close those wheels. Then for the legs, pretty straightforward. just fold the feet in, snap that together, and then take these little these silver pieces here and fold them out. And there you go. There you have Optimus Prime, Earthrise Optimus Prime in his truck mode. It does the rolls like all rolling things should. And honestly, I might catch some flack for this. I like this truck mode more than the Commander Class truck mode. The Commander Class truck mode is good. This is, well, honestly, it's kind of perfect, especially when you bring in the trailer to complete the look. That just looks great. It is very much Optimus's truck mode from G1, and it just looks great. It looks great. There's really nothing to say other than this really just looks pretty much perfect. It's a great truck mode, and like I said, you know, I like maybe the painting and the brighter colors on the Commander Class truck mode, but I like this one overall better. So yeah, and the engineering for the transformation, I don't usually talk about the engineering, but for this transformation I will, because that whole chest panel folding up like 4 different times is actually really cool. I am going to show you one thing that I'm concerned about, though, as we go back into robot mode, which we'll do now. Just put the trailer off to the side. First things first, flip in those 2 silver parts and open these 2 wheel pieces so you can move the legs down. Then, oh, and he can, if you fold the feet down, he can kind of do a Gerwalk mode. It's back. There you go. He can kind of do a Gerwalk mode. It's not perfect, but you can still do it. Then you are going to open these panels on the side, like so. Same on the other side. Then you can fold the arms out as such and fold these 2 panels in. Then we're going to come down here, and this is where I'm kind of worried. I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm starting to get some stress marks on the hinges because of the way that this connects like that. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem, but it is something to be aware of. Let me raise the camera just a little bit. We're going to take this, or first we're going to open up the head and flip out the head just to give us some clearance. Then we're going to fold these panels in, then fold that in and snap that into place, and then just bring that down. Then we're going to turn the torso around, fold the arms over, snap that panel shut, then fold the butt flap up and just slot those in. Then we will open up the arms and fold out the fists. And there you go. There you have Optimus Prime back in his robot mode. And we will go ahead and pull the gun out of the trailer. Like so. And put that in his hand. And there you go. There he's back in robot mode. Yeah, great toy. Final thoughts, absolutely fantastic toy. And he is being seen at retail. I think you can probably find him online as well for a decent price. So if you're waffling on the Commander Class from Studio Series, do I want to pay $90? You know, that sort of thing. For $30 cheaper, you really can't go wrong with this toy. It just, I think the thing is, it just kind of got outclassed by the Commander Class Prime. And I still love this figure. This is still absolutely one of my favorite primes of all time. Maybe I'll do a top 10 primes I own list at some point. But although again, we all know what would be the number one on that one. Just like it was on the year-end list, the single most anticlimactic reveal of all time. But it's still a great prime. It's still a great toy. My misgivings with the figure, with the size class aside, yeah, it's a pickup. Let me rephrase that. It's a pickup if you don't have the Studio 86 Prime, or you don't want the Studio 86 Prime, or you can't afford the Studio 86 Prime. If you can afford the Studio 86 and you can find him, get that one. If you can't, Earthrise Prime is a perfectly acceptable substitute. You will not regret your purchase with this guy. But if you can spring the $90 for Earthrise Prime, or not Studio Series Prime, get Studio Series Prime. So yeah, there you go. There is your Transformers Earthrise Optimus Prime. I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, until next time. Oh, by the way, you will be getting 2 more videos this week because I had to miss Friday of last week because I had a doctor's appointment and I was so utterly tired and flustered that I just couldn't remember to do the video. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm fine. But yeah, so you will get three videos this week, including the 2 more after this one. So the second one will probably be up on Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, until next time, reminding you that growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.